This is a work-life reading for the sun sign Aries for the month of April. In this reading, I will be taking out a spread to know how's your work-life balance looking, Aries, for the month of April. This spread or set of cards will also tell me what or how will your job situation be. If you're doing business, then how's your business situation looking in the month of April? What is your inner ability at doing the work you do or dealing with any challenges that may come up at work? How will be the external environment in terms of reciprocating or responding to your efforts? How well will you be rewarded? And how will be your dealings with your employer? If you have a team, then your team members. If you're doing business, then your stakeholders or clients. What is the strength you can use in the month of April, and what are the challenges that you should look forward to overcoming in the month of April? So let us see how the guidance is. Now please note that this is a general reading and not everything will apply to all Aries, and whatever will apply will vary in the intensity. Intrinsically, external world, strengths and challenges. Will you be able to maintain a work-life balance? Answer is yes. You will have a lot of free hand, and you will get a lot of personal space, and you will get time to take time off and probably attend to your family time or your personal interests. Now, one guidance I'm seeing here is Aries. It's looking like some of you are quite unhappy at work, and the reason has nothing to do with whether you're getting rewarded or not, whether you're getting a good pay or not. The reason could be maybe you have had certain kind of communication or disagreements with your work colleagues, or maybe you're carrying a broken heart and you're not able to focus at work. So currently your job situation is you are feeling quite burdened, as if you have to do start to finish everything. It's quite possible that you will be given more than your share in April to deal with, and you may have to step in for a colleague who may have gone on a holiday or is on a leave. So I am seeing there is some additional work which is coming your way in the month of April. Now this additional work can be rescheduled or stacked in a way that it doesn't take up your personal time as well. So Aries, you have to figure out how you are going to plan or prioritize your work so that you can handle extra work and still do it in time. Otherwise, if you don't prioritize, I'm just seeing you spending day and night at office and feeling fully exhausted. Some of you should also focus on making friends at workplace. It's quite possible you only talk to them for work and then you probably just disconnect. Aries, be careful of your communication in the coming month. It's possible maybe due to too much of workload or stress. You may just land up saying things or making remarks which you may not think too much of, and they may just go out of hand and become something big. So guidance really is you may just not want to say too many things under stress. It's also possible some of you are sad or unhappy about the fact that you did not get leave and your colleague did, or you were not treated as well as your colleague was. So I am seeing this whole energy of feeling hurt, some words getting spoken, and there is a bit of misunderstanding. So if you are not very happy with some decision, Aries, you may want to approach that topic with lot of reason and logic rather than take it out in some mail or verbally fight it out with someone. How's the external environment looking? You're very well liked, Aries. It's like people love your confidence, they like the positivity you bring, and sometimes it's possible that you are not aware of your goodwill, and therefore the misunderstanding. You're very well liked, Aries, at work. I'm seeing some kind of celebration, so it's telling me while you may have fought, while you're feeling overworked and stressed, April brings good news to you. There is a success and a victory celebration coming up in your how the external world is going to, environment is going to treat you. So I am saying celebration, which means something good is going to be handed over to you. Some of you should look at relocation or moving to a new team. It's quite possible that you have done good job at your present role and now you will be asked to change roles or shift into a different role. It's quite possible. The good part is people are already welcoming you and are accepting of you. So you will settle well if you're looking for a if you're getting a role change. People who are looking for a job change, it's happening very quickly. Some of you should get it maybe by late March and April. It's a very good sign, things are moving, and if there is a job change, it's happening. If you've been out of work for quite some time, you may want to take help from your family or friends, because I do see a celebration. So it's telling me finding a job will be much easier and effort if you could just take help from your family or friends. Someone who can put in a good word for you. If you were relocated to a different location, it's possible you may be asked to come back to your head office or your previous location, because there is a homecoming, which means traveling back to your original place of location if you were relocated. So, and if you had applied for a location change so that you can be with your family, it's looking like it's going to work out. Your anxiety, difficulties being appreciated by people who work with you, and they will give you whatever you're looking for. What is your strength? You have immense faith in your capabilities, Aries. So you're not someone who gives up very easily. You may just go against the whole world if you feel you're right. So this is a very good strength, but sometimes you may just want to be easy with taking a stand, and you may not very quickly want to take a stand every time. But when you have full faith that you are right and you have a reason to put forth your decision and make everybody agree to it, you will leave no stone unturned. You will put in as much effort and as much convincing as will be needed to get people to agree to what you are saying and wanting. Some of you may also be having stress related to your work just because there is so much to do and the expectations just seem to go too high every time. So Aries, if you want to take a break, go back and meet your family, your extended family, spend time with your parents. You may just want to do that. If some of you want to take a break, it totally is a good decision because this stress is just too much and you may just want to take a break. What are the challenges? You played very safe, Aries. You just don't want to risk anything when you're working. And you feel that even with best of your efforts, you just make enough. You don't make a plenty. So that could also be a reason for dissatisfaction. So money is a bit of a concern for some of you while you're making a good amount, but you are feeling that it's not plenty, it's just good enough for a good life, but not something that will take you to prosperity. So it could be adding to your stress level as well. So you have to work with your investments if you are worried with your money, and you may want to see how you can have your money grow parallelly if you can invest right. Overall, health wise, you may want to focus on your health, Aries. And some of you may just want to spend time with your family or go on a holiday and connect back with your family and friends. So work-life balance is looking good. Taking a leave or taking a break shouldn't be a problem because your work can be arranged in a way where you will be easily able to take a leave. So work-life balance is looking good for you in the month of April. So this was your reading, Aries, for work life for the month of April.